Good morning, YouTube. Hate to do this, but we no longer accept PayPal at our business, and I'm going to tell you why.
So are you recording all of the nefarious activities?
For your channel, my name is Dan, and this is my dealership, NG Supercars, and we sell parts and services through our website, normalguysupercar.com, and there on the website, we used to accept PayPal, and we no longer are going to do that, and let me explain why in just a second. But please check out those websites, like, share, subscribe. We do appreciate that. Hey, YouTube, let me tell you, PayPal is terrible. As a small business owner, I would highly advise not using them. So there's some benefits, obviously, and there's some arguments to be said why you should accept PayPal. And it's mostly like a lot of people already have it set up so they can just buy stuff really quick. And that's great. So I guess the theory is that you're supposed to get more sales if you accept PayPal. But there's some stuff that they don't talk about that I'm going to talk about. So first of all, PayPal charges way more money than the credit card companies. Almost 50% more money. So that means you as the small business receive almost 50% more fees than you do on a credit card, which of course hurts your margins. So for us, credit card fees end up being pretty close to almost 3%. I think we're paying about 2.7%. That's a lot of money. So a lot of these products that we sell only have a 10% margin, and now we're losing 3%. So now we're only making 7%. You factor in shipping, maybe isn't somewhat inaccurate, and so we're paying more for shipping than we put on the website, or all these other things, and now we're down to like 5%. Factor in some returns or whatever, and now you're probably breaking even. PayPal's charging 4+%. In some cases, more than that, like 4.5%, even 5%. So that 10% margin is shrunk to half. That's unacceptable. That alone should be enough to make you say, as a small business, nope, I can't deal with that, sorry. But here's the unspoken thing that they do that really can kick your ass. They can arbitrarily hold your money for any reason at any time. And we're dealing with that right now. PayPal is holding almost $8,000 that is owed to me. Why? Because they just decided to. Why not? And how long are they going to hold it? Well, they said they'll release 3,000 of it next month and 3,000 of it the following month. So I'm not going to get this money for over 2 months. What? When someone pays by credit card, I get that money within 1 to 2 days. That's a huge problem, because in this particular case, the person's buying a conversion, right? So they're paying for the parts for the conversion. We're charging them $12,000, and we're taking that $12,000, and the entire amount of that $12,000 goes to buy the parts for this conversion. I'm not making any money on this part of the transaction. In fact, I actually lose a little bit of money because of the fees. So if you pay $12,000, I lose 3% on a credit card transaction. I'm still paying $12,000. So I'm fronting a little bit of that money. This is why when you do conversions with us, we ask for wire transfers only, because then I just pay one flat fee for the wire transfer. We had told this person, hey, pay by wire, and they went ahead and paid by PayPal. It wasn't their fault. Anyway, I'm not trying to give them crap. It was what it was. And so PayPal says, oh, we're going to hold $7,000, $8,000 of the $12,000. So they gave us like a couple $1,000. So what am I supposed to do as a business? I can't front $8,000 for this. So here's where it's really awesome. So I'm like, okay, let's unwind the PayPal transaction. I notified the customer, hey, I'm going to return your PayPal transaction, and then you could just send me a wire. And they said, no problem, we'll do that. I hit the refund button, and they don't release the money. They actually withdrew $12,000 out of my checking account to give them a refund. I'm not even kidding. So now I'm out $12,000, plus I'm still owed $8,000 from PayPal. So I'm in the hole almost $20,000 right now because of this. Look, if you needed any reason to send a giant middle finger to PayPal, this is it. And of course, like, if you try and call them and talk to them, you're not going to get anywhere. Yeah, we immediately said, all right, we are done with PayPal. That is just not the way we're going to operate our business. We can't have companies arbitrarily holding huge sums of money from us that we need in order to operate while taking bigger fees. But God forbid you do a refund, they immediately take that money out of your account and not use the money that's already owed to us. Insane. Absolutely insane. PayPal, you can go fuck yourselves. I have no interest in getting slightly more transactions in order to deal with this. Seems like a big scam to me. Not to mention they're tied with honey and all this other stuff. So clearly they're okay with operating very scammy businesses. If I were you and you have a small business, I would avoid taking or dealing with PayPal. You should probably get a real credit card processor and deal with that. And obviously for big transactions, we prefer to have wire transfers. In fact, if you're going to buy stuff from us that's a large amount of money, like a very expensive exhaust or whatever on the website, and you want to email us, we will give you a discount if you send us a wire. We'll give you 2% off, and they'll save you 2% and save us an extra 0.5% or 0.7%, which I'll take. Thought I'd bring that up. It's extremely frustrating. It's already hard enough to try and deal with being a small business when you have these bigger transactions, and then to have one screw up like this and basically take $20,000 away from our operating cash flow. That's pretty harsh. It's difficult. That's one of those that's like challenging to navigate. Like we had to move money around just to temporarily make this happen. So we had to push money out from other areas that wasn't where it's supposed to go. It is what it is. Anyway, hope you guys appreciate this. Like, share, and subscribe. Check out normalguysupercar.com. There you can buy parts and services from us, but you can't use PayPal. And of course, our dealership, NG Supercars. We'll see you guys in the next one. We're going to be doing cool car stuff. You're going to want to stay tuned. It's going to be sweet.